Good morning, everybody. This is State Representative Shea Sortwell coming to you live with...
I'm Senator Roger Roth, and we are coming to you live from my office here in the state capitol.
And we are coming to you to talk about a fantastic package of bills that I think we're all going to be very excited about. It's bills to protect our First Amendment, our free speech rights, and we're going to go ahead and go through three bills for you, and I think you're going to be really excited about these. So go ahead, Roger.
Yeah, and I just want to start by saying why. Why are Shea and I bringing these bills forward? And it's because we love our country. We believe in America. And when you look at America, we are geographically a vast continent, our nation stretching over in and beyond the entire North American continent. We are a people of some 300 million people, every different ethnicity, race, worshiping every different creed. And there is one unifying force that our founding fathers recognized when learning and studying human history. And that was that the First Amendment, protecting people's rights to free speech and thought and association, was the key to keeping something like America together. We're seeing that key, that glue, coming undone. That is why we're bringing these three bills together. The first bill that we have, this prohibits social media companies from censoring news that comes from journalistic enterprises. Why is this important? You'll remember in the last election, you had the New York Post come out with a story on President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, and his laptop, only to find that Facebook and Twitter spiked that story, not wanting it to get out. They also spiked any news stories talking about the origins of the Wuhan coronavirus because they didn't want that leaked out there. Only when Joe Biden said it was okay to talk about it possibly coming from Wuhan have they allowed that to go forward. And that is not right. We have to allow freedom of the press to operate. This first bill, again, prohibits social media companies from censoring content from journalistic enterprises.
Yeah, great point, Roger. And so this is, there's a reason it's the First Amendment and not the Second or the Third or the Fourth. It is absolutely critical. So in addition to protecting journalism in the state of Wisconsin, and with his first bill, our second bill then goes into the rights of everybody. The rights of individuals to be able to say, this is the information I want to put out. This is my free speech. And so that is what our bill does. Time and again, I'm sorry, it's no secret that people understand that when they put out opinions that are somehow not acceptable to the oligarchs that run Facebook, that somehow, it's suppressed. Either they're blocked, they are censored, they're shadow banned. If you don't know what that is, that's when you don't know that you're being blocked, but nobody else can see your post. This happens time and again. And so in our second bill, this is about the rights of every single individual across the state of Wisconsin to be able to put out what they want to share with their friends, with their family, with the public at large. We want to defend free speech for everybody, and that's what the second bill does. And then we have the third bill. Go ahead, Roger.
Yeah, and the third bill prohibits government employees from pressuring private companies to censor content. And the reason this is important, the Supreme Court has held that government, and I quote, may not induce a private person to accomplish what is constitutionally forbidden to accomplish. What that means is if the First Amendment means that the government can't censor your speech, your First Amendment rights, they can't go and pressure private companies to do the same. That is what's happening right now. Jen Psaki, the president's spokesperson, has gone from the pulpit there in the White House and said that they are flagging content on Facebook and they're pressuring Facebook to take it down. That is not right. This bill would prohibit state employees from pressuring social media companies to deny people and deprive them of their constitutional rights.
Look, it's pretty simple. It's no secret to anybody who's paying attention that these social media companies are censoring free speech. And I don't know about you, but while I expect that censorship out of a place like China, that is not the America I want to live in. I want everybody to be able to speak out and speak what they believe to be true. And that's why these bills are so critically important. And so I hope you will contact your state representative, your state senator. We're going to be putting out those bills today. We're releasing them for co-sponsorship today. Tell them to co-sponsor those bills. And yes, once we get those through the legislature, as I really expect we're going to, make sure you call the governor's office too, because we're going to need his signature. This is not a partisan issue. This is about the Constitution. This is about your rights.
The First Amendment has allowed our people to exist and flourish in this world for some 230 years. It can going forward in the future, but we've got to be a people again that respects that First Amendment. These bills are going to bring us a long way in making sure that that is again a reality. please, please, please contact your representatives and senators. Help us in this historic effort.
You guys have a great day, and keep up the fight for freedom, man.
Take care.